Hello, we're on stream again. I'm just playing Final Fantasy. Because I've got to catch up on some things in Final Fantasy, so you're going to come with me. Mostly there's new plot that I forgot to pay attention to because for so long there was no new plot. And I wasn't, and also there's more Hildebrand, and Hildebrand's always dumb fun. So, there's that. And so it's going to be kind of chill just because I always play Final Fantasy. It's not particularly like stressful for me, but it is new content, so we're going to stream it. And that's what it's going to be. So let me turn this music and we'll go. Get rid of it actually. Yeah. Let's see. My game over. I was just sorting out my items and as well, and I will finish that first. Hold on. But you know what? Oh man. I'm playing this on PC now because it's easier than constantly having to shuffle around my my console. So I'm playing it way more than I used to, but also way more casually, which is also good because it's kind of bad when I get playing with it too much. I know I'll put it over on the main view very soon. I just want to like get out of retainers because that's not the most, I mean, I guess it's also not the most interesting for me to have like just nothing on the screen but like gold saucer music, but hold on, just give me a minute. Sure. Do I have this? Yeah, I just don't want to have like everything I'm selling up on the thing because I feel like that's weird to be showing the guts of things and my whole system. I feel like I have shown my system for like selling things before, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it right now. Like that's not what I wanted this to be. And mostly this is like, the stream is kind of late, even though I have had nothing to do today, but it's a holiday for me. But that always makes it like I have more things to do because now it's like, oh god, I have to use this time wisely, which I did to an extent, but I don't know. Could have been more for one. I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Because we're doing this, we're doing this on PC. Every time I click out, the music goes away, so that's why that keeps happening. But yeah, selling a whole bunch of shit that I've been cooking and getting, and oh, I was gonna upgrade one of my retainer stuff, but no, it's okay. We can do that at a different point. So what's the plan for today? The plan is, well, the two things I have to do is like main plot and yeah, Hildebrand. So, oh, somebody's dressed as Yuna. Look at her go. There's Leap of Faith going on. You know what? Let's do Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith is stupid and it's good for stream. It might be like one of the annoying ones. I do okay at Leap of Faith. I also always do it using controller because I move better that way. Yeah, let's go. Oh, it's the annoying one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Plug the controller in. Is this even plugged in? Oh no, this is the wrong one. This one. There we go. There we go. Why did they put that up there? That's, I kind of wonder how randomly generated these things are, because they've got to be to an extent, because like why, like that's not a great use of time for the devs to be like developing individual Leap of Faith things when they're like done what 6 times a day or something. I have to sneeze for a second. But like somebody's like, I assume that it is kind of randomly generated in like somebody wrote a program of like, oh fuck, of like how to make these in their Final Fantasy engine. Why is my mouth? Oh, you know what? That's because I muted my mic for a second. Hold on a second. Let me fucking sort this shit out. I feel like that actually solves a mystery that I had, where like I think Let's list on. Blah blah blah. Nope. I know I'm using up my leap of faith time, but I don't. There's so much I don't care about from leap of faith at this point. Maybe I have to reset my whole fucking. Oh god. Oh, I can do that from here. That's right. I'm on PC. Yeah, this happened before where it just got fucking. I just didn't have my. It's doing it again. Why is that? Okay, you know what? We're turning the bad face tracking back on, just because that's the only way for me to do this, and probably like. Where am I? Wait, is it not on? Oh, it's not registered because I didn't let it cook. Oh, God. I'm so professional. Look at me. It's fine. But let's see how far we get in this one. I don't even remember what I was talking to before that. I try to save the stream audio at least a little bit, and this is what I fucking get. Oh god, I failed here. Let me zoom in a little bit, because I think that does help me. Yeah, everybody hates this level. And I think, like, that's just funny for something like Leap of Faith, because Leap of Faith is the dumbest thing to put in a game like this. Like, why a jump quest? Why not? And it's like it's for like absolutely nothing. So this is the perfect way to do something stupid like this. So I kind of approve in a way, even though I do also hate this level. It's true that it was getting like a slightly stale. Like I was too good at the other ones. Like the concrete one was always like kind of challenging, and that was always kind of good in itself. And this is like a different kind of challenging, which is, I gotta compliment them on making like a different kind of challenging, because like let's try going. No, I don't want to go that way. Oh, the concrete one is just like all of the platforms are tiny, teeny, and then you have to move like with such precision. And this one you kind of do, but it's like it's about visually judging where the hell anything is. Hold on, can I make it? Ah, shit. Well, I'm not using that one because I hate the running one. I never get it. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong, so I'm not gonna do it. And there's never any difference between the jump, the poof boost or the run. So there's no reason for me to try it, like ever. Yeah, I could probably jump left, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll like wait until I'm frustrated and I'm just trying to speed run and making bad decisions. That'll be the time. Okay, I'm at the tree. Usually by getting to the tree, I'm like, I don't want to say home free because it's bad to ever say that you're home. Oh, 5 minutes. I used up so much time doing like bullshit. It's fine. I might finish it in one go. Well, no, I didn't. I fell already. I've actually finished this type of leap of faith in one go before. I was surprised at myself. Oh, fuck. Well, at least I'm on the tree so I don't completely lose progress when I fall. But I have a technique for these things which I developed by trying to do the Kugane jump quest too much, which I still haven't done properly. I think I got to the top once and then I didn't make the big jump down, which, fuck, god, whatever. At least I've collected, what have I? Whatever, man, don't even think about it. I already like forfeited this basically by like taking time to like mess with my VTuber in the middle. Like the fact that we started in earnest and it was like, well, you have 5 minutes. It was over. It's like at the very least we do get some points for getting some of the way, but you know, it's not good, and I don't really have anything to blame for it. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Nope. I'm not gonna take that route. I never know. That's the devil speaking. It's not gonna be faster. It's just gonna be worse. Let's go. Oh, well, this is one. Whoop! Yep. It is possible, you just have to do it just right. I love how, like, it's late in the game, because, like, I plugged into Leap of Faith late in general. Fuck, can you go? And now this is, like, the tail end of already having spawned in late, so, like, there's nobody here. Except me and the other people who are, like, just as late. Like, that guy up there, assuming that this is his first pass, which I want to assume for him, he probably got in like, the last 30 seconds of the gate timer. My strategy... Oh, yeah, my strategy for this that I've developed in the Kugane is to jump from the end, which it's not serving me right now, clearly, fucking clearly. But it's to jump from the corner into the thing so that, like, the hitbox of, like, the main beam will, like, keep you from, like, falling, going too far. But I think they have a couple things which are, like, completely anti that, which is why I keep fucking falling. Like, especially that one, like, it has a bit of a hitbox which pokes out, so you should be jumping into the end, which, like, that's another thing. Okay. What the hell? Hey. Oh yeah, this was fully like a weird controller glitch. Because like for a second there I could not move. I don't even know. Am I fated to be in this tower fucking forever? Like that's the vibe sometimes with these. Like even the sound. No, that's fully me just not paying attention. I'm losing it. I got the yips. Oh god, I nearly like... Ugh. God, I hate Leap of Faith. It's like a love-hate kind of thing. Where, like, I can't deny the entertainment value of, like, doing this slash watching somebody do this. But Jesus fucking Christ. This... okay, we can... Okay, this was also me. I started flipping out and pressing buttons, and now I fucking fell and thing. How much time do I have left? I'm not gonna make it for sure. No. Would this have been better using my keyboard? Probably not. Like, that's not anything that anybody's asking. Just for the recording, it's me asking myself, like, yeah, in case anybody's wondering that. I'm pretty bad using the keyboard for, like, specific jumps. I don't know. I can't get what the presses are for that. No, don't go that way. You know how to do this one. Okay. If I can get up the tree by the time the minute is done, which I don't think is possible for me. Fuck. Like, that would be great. But I don't think... I haven't even gotten all the silver. I haven't even gotten all the bronze. What is with me and this goddamn tree? Usually the tree is like, I feel so safe when I get to it. But there's been something. I don't know what it is. We're gonna fail this gate for sure. But you know what? We still get, what do you call it? MGP. That's the point. Yeah, I know we're done. Oh, I got one irregular tombstone. That's very nice. Yeah. Fucking didn't get it. For various reasons. Honestly, if I didn't waste so much time doing other shit, I probably could have gotten, like, at least all of the trophies. Oh, no. I would have at least gotten... I would have at least finished it and gotten everything but the gold for sure. But the gold sometimes is incredibly elusive. Let's try our best. Let's put this controller down. Ugh. Yeah, that's where we're going. We gotta do our cactbot. Our mini cactbot. With my lazy way, that's kind of like half-assed towards the cactbot solver, but I just... Yeah, there's no... Okay, 9... This is 13 plus 7, it's 20, which is... we could try going for something with 8 in it. No. Oh, we did get it. Nice. Let's play again. Oh, I still have the jackpot up too. Good for me. Oh, well, we have to try. Nope. Fucking failed. Well, whatever. Nope. I guess we have no main jackpot. What? would be the best way to see the both of these. I need to see both this and this, and I don't think that's possible. I think I should do this. Okay, so let's try here. Damn, not that good, but I think we wouldn't have, well, we did kind of do much better, a bit better in a couple places, but not enough for me to care. Alright, whatever. Wouldn't get it this time. There was no 10,000 for sure, so I don't feel that bad about that. What am I fucking doing? Let's do... Well, we have to be ninja for anything. This is my newest ninja fit, which is a pretty good... I like the dragon at the back of the skull thing. Look like fucking Yoshimitsu. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna keep this as a glamour no matter what. Let's do Hildebrand. No. Where the hell are we going for the actual plot? Where is this? Oh, it's also Rotterdam. So let's go back to Ulda because that's free. And we can get a ticket to Razathan. I'm surprised that there isn't anything from the airships to Kugane. You can get a Kugane airship from Razathan. Apparently, I just found out. Let's lock that into my brain. Yeah, you can. So maybe I'll go there eventually because I do have like a small quest to finish there. Okay, so there's that. Let's go to Megaduta. What are we even doing? We finished, because this is like basically the run up to the new expansion, which we finished the main part of it. I don't think there's anything big for us to figure out, but I don't know. Varshan has a message from Charlene. Ooh.
Ah, Bofa. One of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesion request your presence in Charlene at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am for our friends, I'd hope that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldesion Annex at once. Ojika awaits your arrival.
Who the fuck is Ojika? Is that the receptionist? I don't know.
In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ajdai the city. From notable landmarks to people's lives, there's still much more for her to see.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh yeah, Ajdai is back there.
Farewell for now, my friend. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together.
Probably sooner rather than later, to be honest. But then again, you are like a third level kind of character on the side, so it'll depend. We might not see him for a while. I was talking to Phoenix and we were about something and we brought up, what is his name? The guy that's in charge of Ishgard now. Sir Emmerich. Because somebody else was going through the plot. And then just like, wow, Sir Emmerich, and we're kind of talking vaguely where it's not clear if he died or not, but the real thing is that he's just been normally employed for a long time. So I guess we'll do Hildebrand because we're still here. I don't want to have to come all the way back here for Hildebrand if we don't have to. Dylan is ready to embark on his latest education.
Ah, Bofa, you're just in time to assist with my latest fact-finding expedition. Our recent foray into Charlene revealed that Poo-Poo's friend was in the company of a Hannish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary work here in Thavner, but I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they had none to share. I've thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone would have the tale of an apothecary bold enough to set up shop on a Garlean battlefield? The inspector and the others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet have found no leads here in the city or the great work. I believe they've moved their investigation to Yeldamad, so I suggest we hurry over and join them. I cannot have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan.
Okay, sure. Let me turn off people's names, because I turned them on just because I was like, you know, let me see what other people's names are. But they take up so much space when targeted. Yeah. We're going to the Great Work. Is that where we're going to? In Yeldamad. I forget where Yeldamad is and where... I know where the Great Work is. I don't know, we'll just go... The first step is to just, like, get the fuck out of here. And we are going... Oh, all the way over there. Wasn't there, like... Somebody... a ferry? There is a ferry, but it's far, I think, actually. I think it's, like, from the Great Work. Oh, I don't even know. Whatever, we're flying. Or how expensive is it? Not expensive. We'll just go. Loading so much less. Yeah, like, oh my god, every time when I would load when I was using the PS4 to play this, we would still see, like, have the time where we see the font of, like, the location loading, and we almost never see that now. Okay, so we got Hildebrand, Brotherhild, and Nashu and Pupu. This port town would be an excellent place to analyze global trading trends.
What else can you tell us about your long-lost comrade, Master Poo-Poo?
What does he say?
Oh, my friend is an exceptional individual, capable of astounding feats that I could never accomplish without the help of my starship's equipment.
Huh, I wonder. Oh, let's change my minion. I haven't changed for like a number of days. What do we have? Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay. Is that mine? Yeah, wind up Shinryu. Who the heck? Where did I get that from? Oh, from the boss Shinryu. Wow. Maybe one of my newer ones. I should take off my helmet. I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my inspectorial genius at work. The long-term fans are almost the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we are just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist that we know have been traveling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. I mean, that is to say, I'm merely following in the inspector's wake. You needn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brenda-Hild. 'Tis wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you in all in any respect, for I am but a copy and a flawed one at that. Stuff and nonsense, clone or not, self-deprecation is unbecoming in a Manderville man.
Exactly! The things you can do are amazing!
Oh, I don't know anything about that. 'Twas you who saved Bofa from certain doom, was it not? While not quite as alacritus as mine, your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. Alacritus, well. 'Tis kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. I'm glad he's too dumb to hate him. Too modest by half. I'd say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original. That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let's spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary. Oh, that guy's still here. Every time he runs out, I was just like, oh fuck, that's right. You're around. Alright, where are we going? Oh, is this a multiple places exploration? Where are you talking to?
How fare your inquiries?
If I may, are you perchance acquainted with any reckless alchemists? She's foxy.
Inspector Brenda-Hild, a blocky man of quality.
Okay, well, where is this way? A Yaldamad fisherman. Yes, I know the one of whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told of me a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off for war-torn Golemald to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I've no interest in the affairs of such men, but you do, I take it. If so, I suggest you head to Usakik and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. Okay. Do I even have to talk to the other people? Because he basically told me where to go. Like, I guess we might as well talk to people just to see. Who are you talking to? Inspector Brenda-Hild is possessed of a brilliant mind. If he were willing to work for the Thavnarian truth, I'd employ him in a heartbeat. There are probably reasons for that. Yo, the mad fishmonger. Do I know of any apothecaries in Radz-at-Han? Of course, more than I can count. I have not heard of and tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me, what with civil war raging in the world almost ending. The situation has improved in recent days, but even so, the Radiant Host still has to provide security for cargo shipments. A lone merchant trading there alone? Impossible. Yeah, okay. Is this inside? Or... No, where the hell? Here? Ah.
I know of many merchants who travel abroad to ply their wares, but none who have business in Garlemald. You'd have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. I mean, word is we've signed some kind of trade agreement with the Gallians, but it's still not the kind of place where one simply wanders in and opens a street stall.
Oh yeah, they have like free trade with Garlemald now as like part of Garlemald trying to be back on their own feet. Hope it's going well. See what these guys have been up to.
Ah, Bofa, I hope your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine.
Yeah, I found a lead.
Oh ho, a good friend of the actual alchemist in question, you say? Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this felicitous fisherman.
He wants it.
The story of my apothecary friend. Oh, you must mean Baharasaf. Baharasaf. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baharasaf comes from a very poor family, and growing up never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil, but his stock never sold as well as he'd hoped. So when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of a war was the best place to sell medicines. More like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald venture, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasaf was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's giving blessing he had in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he learned how to create gold. I must admit, I'd laughed at first, but then he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Van Hoody, a word which means to mind the bounty of the divine. A name I have heard! He's the rising star in the markets, is he not? The one that's snapping up commercial ventures left and right? Yes, Van Hoody has certainly made his ambitions known here in Thavner, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yeldamat. The dock masters declined to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open surprising doors. Last I heard, he'd converted the Gilded Array into a private abode and has been filling it with every rare treasure his gold can secure. He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Ashura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. I have encountered much Manusia and Murga lore in Harathan, yet I recall no mention of this Ashura. Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she's not well loved by the common folk. Baharasaf is different, though. He sees her life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Ashura who he prays for victory. And damn me if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became a merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to avoid more than a fleeting moment of a simple fisherman, even those who were once dear friends. If you excuse me, I really must leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. How about that, eh? A sought-after apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one and the same. Might we assume the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant?
Oh boy.
Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us when the folk were turning into beasts?
Oh yeah, that's me.
Well, some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. This sounds like a case for Inspector Hildebrand. Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith.
Sure, whatever. Where are we going? Oh, it's fucking Lugai. What are you doing here? Huh, tiny feet.
I thought you destroyed that monster.
This fucking guy.
I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance known to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times must we teach you the same lesson, Shiny Skull Man? Lesson? What are you on about? Bah, cease this babbling and get out of my way. Lord Van Hoody's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule.
Wow, he just gave everything up.
Van Hoody, the merchant who tried to buy Yaldamad, so he put you up to this. Curses! How did you manage to deduce our dastardly plan?
You blurted it out.
Silence! No one who learns of our scheme had been suffered to live. Prepare to be squashed, meddlesome worms.
Oh, fuck, Godbird all of a sudden. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh god, more. Oh, so they're just clones of the actual dude.
3 more sinister skullmen? Was the doctor a quadruplet?
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's time for Mom. Why are they interfering at this point? And not that I don't welcome it. Murderous intent.
Mother!
Oh, well, it's still coming. I guess do I have to find?
Vexatious vermin! This will soften you up.
That's just a mine? I don't know. Don't we just hit it back? Oh shit. We get to use the legendary pan. Goodbye. Look at the pose.
Bah! A lucky hit.
Another one. Try a different tactic, dude. Oh, fuck. How did I miss? I'm the hero. Oh, one of these again. Right in the face. It's gonna blow up. Everyone's like, no thanks. So casually walking away. Well.
One last pitch.
Calling the shot. Yeah, maybe you were too tall for that last one, Bofa. Volleyball now? No.
Unlimited heavy hitter special.
Right in the face. Let's go.
That was my fastball.
There he goes. Where's the honk noise when we see Hildebrand face down again? Oh no, he's back already.
I've come to expect Father's sudden appearance, but what brings you here, Mother? A proposition from that merchant Van Hoody, as a matter of fact. I'm accompanying your dad as a manager for Mandeville and Mandeville, and we are just on our way to the bloke's mansion. I've already refused Master Van Hoody once before when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal considers offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices. 'Tis quite an attractive offer considering fine jewellery is our stock in trade, and we ought to at least listen to its proposal. But if he would purposely command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port... We can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking weaponized brute manufacturer around here somewhere?
Oh, it's coming back. Oh, the ship. I thought it was the head.
As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter.
So you can copy inorganic matter as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process.
Cool! You sure do know a lot about a lot, Inspector Branderhild. Even alien starships.
'Tis no great achievement. As I've mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which included the vessel's full schematics and functions. Assuming I understand this correctly, is it possible Van Hoody is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? We share the same suspicion, Master Delion. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals. Oh, of course! 'Tis the obvious conclusion. That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hoody is either threatening or deceiving Master Poobu's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Of course, our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door and demand the release of his extraterrestrial hostage.
Poses, etc. Why can't I... Oh, I have to be on... Well, that's fine. I can... Boof.
We must confront this malicious merchant at once. If your heart's set on confrontation, then you may as well come with us. Van Hoody's invitation included a private airship to a flight to his new estate. Aye, we still need to formally reject his deal anyways, and his pilot will be waiting.
Okay. What did the Rudy say?
The Inspector's mother is monstrously strong as the Manderville men, except that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we know the Manderville men are like aliens. What's up with her? Just rule of funny, I guess.
All this talk of threats and deceit has me worried.
Well, it would.
I am given to understand that, while identical in appearance, the craft belonging to Master Poobu's comrade is equipped with more advanced technology.
That was a smashing hit, Bofa!
Well.
Let us take this Van Hoody to task and bring an ending to this case once and for all. Good to see you, Bofa, and good to see you still keeping company with our darling boy. That blocky lad new friend of hers, smooth off the edges, and he'd just be the spitting image of our Hildy.
Oh, I get a new costume of some kind, I think. Usually that's what that means.
Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Van Hoody's pilot atop the rise just south of Kajdaya's footsteps.
Oh, the dough. It's the new one I got from the current Moogle tombstone. So until March 11th, there's so much time for me to get everything that I want, which is not that much, to be honest. Let's see, where are we going? Oh, is it that bunch over there? Looks like it. Oh, down, never mind. Oh, private airship pilot. Looks like a normal man.
Private Lord Galbert, Lady Julian. And entourage? Pray excuse our presumptuousness. My son and his companions insisted they come along, desperate as they were to meet with the illustrious Master Van Hoody.
Oh shit, it's Bofa.
I see. One moment, if you please.
Those dogs cops are here.
Lord Van Hoody should be glad to welcome you all to this home. Pray step aboard and I shall take you there directly.
This looks a lot like the Tower of Zot.
Welcome, honored guests, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from distant Uldar, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is. I'd been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true. Save your act for the magistrates, Van Hoody. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage in the care of Master Poo-Poo at once. Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations, then. This is Master Poo-Poo, I assume. Do I have this fellow alien here with me, yes? As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold, but that was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapons in existence. Would you not the world itself be yours for the taking? Eh?
Oh, thank you for the resub, Phoenix. Thank you, thank you. For 23 months, that's a whole lot. Man, I forgot like all the various notes I put on that. Yay! Yay. The deadliest weapons in existence, wow. So you're just adding full takeover. Unfortunately, I am the most deadly weapon in existence, so, you know.
Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side. With the vaunted Warrior of Light as the template for my clone army, we could conquer this and every other land in creation.
Fucking no. Ew. Why would I want to do that for you? No. Gross.
A pity. Yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lugai's ritual of manifestation. All was prepared long in advance of your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. As for the requisite congregation worshippers, well, I had but to clone myself. After all, who is more devoted to my cause and my goddess than me?
Are you summoning a primal of your goddess? Frickin' jeez. Not like I don't fell primals all of the time. So, like, whatever.
Divine Ashura, take up thy blades and wage war upon my earthly rival.
Now, this questline never usually has a real, what do you call it? A real trial or anything. I guess we had the the Gilgamesh stuff was elsewhere. Just fucking don't do that.
Nay, Hildebrand, against the primal we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within his sphere of influence. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal.
It's like he doesn't do enough, and some's just like the tiniest one. Oh, neat. Ooh, Final Fantasy VI. That's true. Da-da-da-da. The Gilded... Oh, it's a real thing! Wow! I'm surprised. Never had something like that for this. I don't know the fucking... what do you call it? The mechanics, but we'll do our best. Less than 5 minutes. Okay, I like those odds. Look at this. This all looks very pretty. Is my armor okay? Yes, it is. There's no way I would have any... Well, okay, I would need to do more fucking theogenic... Oh, I need to do so much more. God. Maybe we can do some of that today. I don't know. Nice you got the latest one. Yeah, I did. It wasn't even part of the plot, though. It's kind of funny. Alright, so that'll take us back regardless of when we do it. So let's see if we can go to... Where is it? Go to Charlian while we're waiting for that to pop. It'll probably pop before then. So if we can go to Charlian and then start to see where that's going to take us after. Though that might not be smart because it's probably going to have, what do you call it? Cutscenes. And so we won't be able to pop out of the cutscenes very easily. I don't know. We'll see. It does say less than 5 minutes, so it shouldn't really matter. And I'm kind of taking the long way around because I'm going to go on the airship. This is one of my favorite mounts just for like sheer shtick of it. Just floating thing picks you up. Gotcha, Sima. What's that? Something's up with... Okay, weird. It was curled up for a little bit. I was like, why is it reforming and unforming? I don't know. Okay, let's go to the east. Nope, airship landing. I guess the best place to go would be... Or I could just... I didn't even have to come here. I could just, like, return to fucking Limsalum and stuff. Yeah, there's nobody in the party yet, so we have time. We can go to... Archivist Guild. And go to Sailor Ferryman. Let's see what else is here also. Theopaldin. What is this? I bet this is something for like... Yeah, Disciple Hand of Land. Okay, never mind. What else is around? Ooh, there's something here. Treasured bonds. Is that another... well, we'll find out. Still waiting for quite a lot. Let's go. I thought there was one around... Well, I guess it's the Aetherite Plaza. Oh no, this is the thing for... What's-her-face? For Tataru's present. That's good too. Midjina. Hopefully this won't take too long.
Bofa, I have wonderful news. Thanks to your tireless deliveries, we are now overwhelmed with orders. Mistress Tataru's plan was a success.
Oh, good.
That's another shipment sent. I don't think I've ever packed so many parcels in my life.
Why is this guy what? What's going on?
I don't believe we've met before, have we? Oh, did I forget? Ah, my apologies. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hastad. Like so many Hannish refugees, I left my home in Palakastan and came to Charlene during the final days. You saved my life more than once. Oh, no problem. I've been working at Tataru Tower's boutique with Mejina and Varsud. I've been, albeit behind the scenes. It is rare that I have occasion to visit the storefront. An unfortunate side effect of the constant demands of all our staff, although I think we could all agree that the hustle and bustle is for the best. But don't you wonder what we'll do once the samples have served their purpose? Our equipment is crafted to last, which is wonderful, of course, but also means that our customers are not likely to require replacements for some time. Therefore, if you're not constantly refusing new customers, our good fortune will eventually sour, no? Mistress Tataru is so foolish as to not have anticipated such things. I'm sure she's already coming up with new and exciting products to offer our existing clients. Yeah, probably. She's always on that business. Actually, I had an idea of my own. For a new product, I mean. In fact, I presented to Mistress Tataru the other day a new uniform to outfit the academics and researchers of Charlian. Oh, how enterprising. And what did she say? Well, she seemed hesitant, which I could only interpret as a reluctance to hurt my feelings with explicit rejection. But then she told me to look into it for further and draft a formal proposal for review. That's wonderful, Megina. When she said to look into it further, did she mean for you to conduct some manner of market survey, or of the academics and researchers? Just so, but, well, some are involved in such sensitive work that simply approaching them is out of the question, which is to say my petition to enter Labyrinthos was denied. Instead, I decided to try the studium. A secretarial mammoth was only too happy to schedule a meeting with academic representative. But now it's come down to it, I'm feeling ill with nerves. If it were on Mr. Stataru's behalf, it would be different, but this was my initiative. My idea. I'd offer to accompany you, but I have to mind the counter. Perhaps you could offer Megina your support? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, thank you! Can I come as well? I'd like to start thinking of what supplies we'd need for our artisans once your plan is approved. So confident. Of course! Very well, then. To the studio we go. Nice. I'm surprised I didn't pop in the middle of that. Like, it was all quite longer than I expected. Oh, I'm waiting for 2 tanks and 2 BPS. Why is this taking longer? I guess maybe it's the time of day or something. Oh, there we go. I was just lucky. I know I'm gonna, like, teleport out, but let's see if we can get into the fucking... Is this where the Baldation Annex is? No, it's down... Hmm? Oh, there we go. Oh! I didn't have my portrait proper. They gilded our eye. False Manusha, Ashura. I love the Final Fantasy VI battle themes. Let's... Oh no, I'm level 90, so I don't. Oh, how do I play? What do we do? Best way I can help there. Do what we do. Just easy, just live. Okay, cool. If we die, blame Yuya. Wow. What do we have here? We have a ninja. Oh boy. Let's do one of these. Oh, I can jump again already. Cutting jewel, what that? Oh no, that's tank thing. So it's time for me to pop my shit. Ephemerality.
Oh, that's an everybody thing? Oh, what's happening? Or I guess we stay away from them? Oh, okay, we stay away from them. Cool, cool. I don't know what this is. I'm scared.
Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
She big.
Revel on the bloody field of war.
Okay, I'm assuming.
Spirit of battle awakens.
What is she doing? Woi!
The weak shall perish.
Iconic execution. Okay, since we're outside, let me start popping this shit. Iconic ooh. Rip. Okay. Iconography blade wise. Let me just follow everybody. Whoa! Shit, I didn't get out of the way enough. That's on me. Okay, time to pay attention to everybody more than my rotation. Okay. So it's like front, left, right, front again? What the heck? Front, left, right, front, left, right. Okay. We lived. I don't think I took damage there, but I'm still damaged. I don't know if that's just like... Cause, oh boy. I don't know what this is about. Okay, it's one of these.
Show me your steel.
She keeps going. Lower realm. Oh, that's just everybody. Oh, my vulnerability up is gone. Thank fuck.
The spirit of battle awakens.
Now she's back.
Hear the gleaming edge. Show me your steel.
I can't tell where we're supposed to be Oh!
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Okay, iconic execution seems to be like, how do we know if it's close or if it's far? Oh my god. I'm gonna die. How do I know what she's doing? This one's you gotta be careful and watch. Watch what? Is it inside? Okay, it seems to be running away, so I'm gonna just...
Behold.
Six-bladed kaga. Okay. Front, right, left, front, right, left. Okay. Front. How did I get hit there?
The face of battle is ever-changing. Joyful is your downfall.
I don't know, everybody's on this side.
I will scatter
Whoop.
your bones.
Whoa.
Or will you bleed?
Lower realm. I forget what that is. Oh, it's just in everybody. Okay.
You've not time to bring.
Ephemerality. Oh, this is the one where she makes like weird copies and we just stay away. Oh, I don't know. Here? Yeah.
Show me your steel.
Blade scatter. Oh, she's going around. Yep.
The veil shall fall. Spirit of battle awakens.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Gleaming edge.
Oh, okay. So maybe she does a symbol on the thing. I wasn't paying attention.
Show me your steel.
Iconic execution. Somebody run. Somebody knows. How do we know? Oh. Okay. I think I made it out this time. I did.
Is the
Oi. Iconic execution. I still don't get it. Like, I'm trying, but I don't.
unmerciful light shine upon you.
There we go. I definitely gotta watch something to figure out how the hell that worked. Cause I'm very confused still. These days I do allow myself to, like, especially if it's a fresh new duty, to go in once, especially if I'm on stream, like, without looking up what's going on, because that's kind of fun in a way, to just be like, oh, what the hell.
Good show, Bova. 'Twould seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. And even as we speak, Mother and Father should be informing the Radiant Host of that despicable Van Hootie's wrongdoings.
Oh, he's coming back.
The Divine Usher defeated. Turn the wheel. We flee for now. Who is flying the starship without my permission? The treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel, Master Poo Poo?
No, I did not. It's my friend's ship.
What? Force lightning. You didn't think this would happen, my man. Like, this thing with advanced technology past yours would not just be like, force lightning, actually.
At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand.
I'm so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired, and taught him the basics of starship technology, but that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of this star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and left me there to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience had led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuited to peaceful cohabitation. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival.
No, no, they're not all like that. These ones have been nothing but kind to me.
Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors.
Oh, jeez.
The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity would be atomized, and we're all in the vicinity.
Time for Mind Palace.
Think, damn it, think! If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse this considerable distance to the starship, but I conceive of no logical solution.
Oh, that's Nashu's. No, that's Nashu's thing. For sure. Or one of the parents. Oh, yeah. Fucking Zach Galifianak is thinking.
Inspector Branderhild, you must employ my father's mighty move to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Godbert's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion, yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and have no time to teach you the starship's controls.
So he throws you, duh.
Inspector Hildebrand, it is you who must fling me.
I hope this doesn't mean he dies, because I like him. There we go.
Skyward, as only a Mandeville can!
They're in the wrong fucking way. What a dick. He's gonna boomerang back over.
I lost my grip.
Time to achieve somehow flight.
Given my direction and velocity, the correct shift in posture should generate enough lift and precessional motion to... Yes, I can still make it.
Yeah, there he goes. Dumb. Come on, dude. Is that like a fight stick control? My god. Oh, jeez.
Tis too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day.
You're gonna fly to space and blow yourself up with it? I hope not. Just get off the ship while that's happening.
Inspector Brenderhild! Our brief time together was more than a detective could ask for. Be well, my friends.
Aww.
Is this case closed for Inspector Branderhild?
Nay, my loyal assistant. As a chip of the old gentleman, our dear Branderhild has surely survived to tell the tale.
Oh, we'll find him, like, underground somewhere at some point.
We shall see him again, mark my words.
You rescued me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts. Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I could make amends and earn your forgiveness. But, alas.
There is naught to forgive. With his blocky constitution, Inspector Branderhild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you are a friend of ours. And what are a few minor plasma burns amongst friends, eh?
Our home planet. It was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Our explorations, which had heretofore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for a safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own.
Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully amongst them. If not, we were prepared to claim a new home by force.
That's a bit much.
So it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet. Lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky.
The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildebrand.
Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beast. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to the despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people has brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful.
That said, there is nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here on your star?
Well, of course you must stay. And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel.
Godber could probably do it. Oh.
Mommy!
Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me!
Oh, never a dull moment around our Hildebrand. At least we needn't worry if the ship crashes, not with an impervious Mandavillian on board. Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Manderville family tree, it was made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your natural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting genuinely techniques, 'tis not one's lineage that matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Manderville shall live on through us. If the begoggled boy can't swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could it be that you and Hildy have tapped into that cosmic essence?
Dynamis via comedy.
Oh ho ho! If that's the case, then you must positively be swimming in it, my dear. Everything appears to be under control here, so let us return to the city, shall we?
Is this the end? Are we gonna get another see you next time?
Once more do I find myself hurtling at superlative speed towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildebrand, Ancient of Enqui, Inspector Extraordinaire.
Weren't you inside the ship? Well, that's how that goes.
Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poo-Poo on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. Oh, again? Okay. I trust the endeavor yet holds your interest. Pray inform Master Geralt of your willingness to assist, and my hammer and I shall make all haste to the High Crucible. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank you all for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and the blocky lad'll be back for more cases afore you know it.
I do like Julian. I like to assume that she's like actually 85 or something.
You've gone above and beyond for us, Bofa, so I'd like you to have the one replicated starship we made. It doesn't have the duplication facility or other technology on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish.
Oh, a mount.
As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking a journey of exploration.
And so this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you.
Aw, bye.
It seems Poo-Poo wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling into this investigation, Bofa. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charloon, and even travel to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbors its share of the strange and inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildebrand's impossible physiology. If not an alien, then, mayhap he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, the descendant of some gruesome biological experiment. Someone needs to plumb the depth of these unexplained phenomena, and I'm the very man for the job.
Sure. Okay. Got a lot, actually. There he goes to the next time. Alien blood never flowed in their veins. The source of strength an enigma remains. They are not folk, their clothing bespoke. A gentlemanly family, the good house Manderville. The true spectre is born from the heart. La 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 di di da. La 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 di da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. In the face. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hildebrand will return? Like, probably. He always does. Oh yeah, wasn't there like a shadowy dude involved in this one too? Doing squats. Who's this guy? Is that the stalker guy? I can't recognize him without his hat. Oh no, that's him. In pink. Working on his cardio, trying to hide. That's pretty intense. See you, Space Inspector. Oh, we're actually gonna see something? Well, or is it Lugae? A lot of things would get knocked in the sky in these things. Oh, feet in the air, it's a Manderville. But is it a Manderville we know about? Oh, Blocky. It's your boy. Is he okay though? He's alive. Well, okay. Unidentified flying gentleman. Come on, use. Now we have to go all the way back to Charlene again. At least that didn't take too long. That was fun. I thought that the new trial was going to be from the main plot, but it was not. It was not at all. Where are we going? Arknestfield. Oh yeah, I was thinking of going to Kugane from there. Oh well. Too late. I'll deal with Kugane if I ever go back for whatever thing later. Yeah, I really wish there was an ether crystal here. It's snowing? In Charlene. I always thought this was like some kind of tropical place, to be honest. Ethernet shard. We'll go to the Foundation Annex. We'll just be focused. Oh yeah, it is the receptionist.
A warm and hearty welcome to you, Bofa. I gather you received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Krylin Graha. Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending for you so soon after your trials in the Void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Aaronville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. Oh. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is that there's someone whom he wishes Bofa to meet. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the Studium. Shall we look for him there?
Oh, sure. That's where the other quest is, too. Ooh, I've got materia. And also, why did I not... Oh, is it my visor? No, that's not it. Yeah, what happened to my portrait? What was wrong with it? As far as I know, I'm wearing the same things I always do. Anyway, we're going to the studium. Go over here first. What does Grahatia say?
Aaronville's early return likely has something to do with his visitor. Who could it be, I wonder? Now then, where's Aaronville?
Stop snowing all of a sudden.
Aaronville!
Bun.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important.
Eh.
I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
Oh, okay, we're opening the...
You went to Tural. Then the person who you wish to introduce.
We're opening the expansion.
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Where is she?
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Oh. Oh, so this is the new,
Sorry. It's just
Femme
so different
Hrothgar.
here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us.
Oh, this is why everybody knew her.
The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman. I'm Urklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Tuli Yolol.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
So you're like a princess?
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Me.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Teaching basic
Of course.
politeness.
Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The right of succession, taking the form of a contest. It will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Aaronville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Somebody's been talking.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
And come to Brazil.
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wooklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihuela is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
I forget what a Mamolja is.
I know little about your land and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met.
I mean, I'm going to, because we're gonna go, but...
If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
It's true.
No, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda.
That sounds like a dungeon and a boss.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
This is just a rumor, though. Like, who knows? I mean, it's probably real, because that sounds like a dungeon and a boss.
The details of the contest have yet to be announced. But the rumors come from someone involved in the preparations. So I'd say there's more than a grain of truth to them.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
And he's been all around.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Are you from Tural, Arenville?
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions.
Why are your feet normal? Shouldn't they be paws?
So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Okay, I mean, like, doing some stuff around here is a pretty good way to just, like, you know, get to know each other and shit. Rather than just being like, just come already! Come on, jeez! Okay. Okay. That's the long and short of it. At the very least, I asked you to go on this hunt of hers and take her measure for yourself. A journey to Tural. Oops. So, where for our hunt? The stronger the parry, the better. Oh, I don't know. Bewildered and excited. The chance to see not only Tural, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say that you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There is still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. Sure, whatever, man. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for her hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about the petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. You went there not long ago and called some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna has grown savage. It is believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition? The isle isn't far, and we would also be helping those in need. That works for me! Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tural. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to prop out a proper fight, or it'll end before we have the chance to get acquainted. I think the decision to make her, like, skin for flesh toned is kind of... I don't know. And before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions. My apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the isle. I will join you as soon as possible. I don't know. If the rest of you are ready, please let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure our vessel. Okay, sure. Well, let's see what the other people in the studio do first before we fully leave. We have quite some time. Where in the studio is it? There we go.
In Thavner, a man of science is almost certainly a practitioner of the alchemical arts, but these scholars pursue all manner of disciplines, some less practical than others from what I've seen. This building might well be a temple for how austere it feels. I'm glad I have your company. I was told that Ki Aliapo will be meeting us here. I'm sure they'll be along shortly.
Oh, another Aliapo. I don't think I've made her acquaintance because I'm not that high in crafting yet. Well, I've probably met her once, but not, like, very familiar.
Hello! Representatives from Tatarutaru's boutique, I presume. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Megina, and I'm ever so obliged to you for making the time to speak with us. Ki Aliapo at your service, and there's no need to stand on ceremony, I assure you. Most of our academics are far more concerned with their research than pleasantries, admittedly to their detriment at times. Anyway, how may I help you today?
Explains proposal.
A uniform for our academics and researchers, you say? I myself am ill-equipped to offer an authoritative opinion on the matter, so permit me to arrange some meetings with faculty representatives. Please make yourselves comfortable in the auditorium while I go and summon a few more of our personable personnel.
Oh, just randomly talking with people. No introduction. Just meet with one, meet with another, meet with another, meet with another.
Well, in the Faculty of Archaeology, we spend much of our time traipsing about ancient ruins, which often ends up ruining our clothes, if you'll pardon the pun. An outfit durable to handle extended use would be welcome, but it would need to be lightweight and breathable as well. Equatorial deserts can be most taxing, but then again you'd be surprised how many relics are hidden at the bottom of lakes, and northern waters can get quite chilly. As it stands, my colleagues and I throw on any old thing for our fieldwork, whatever we have on hand that is suitable for the conditions, with the understanding that it may need to be disposed of afterwards. Funding for research equipment and the like is precious enough as it is, and we can't afford to have dozens of bespoke garments for every situation, which is probably not what you were hoping to hear, I realize. No, thank you for your candor. It's true, new kit can be rather expensive. We must ensure our prices stay affordable. The ideal outfit for astronomers. How in the world am I to answer that? I know less than nothing about fashion. Well, I suppose we astronomers often conduct our celestial observations from locales remote and subsequently chilly. You know, mountaintops and the like, so something warm. What? If warm is truly our only requirement, then I think it's safe to say that this is the opposite of untapped market niche. The Faculty of Medicine has strict requirements for dress on account of hygiene regulations. Fabrics that are resistant to stains and possess antibacterial properties are a must, for example. Additionally, we students of nutritional sciences must vigorously dart about the kitchen, so dressing for comfort is nearly as essential as cleanliness. And if it were fashionable enough to perhaps inspire others to follow in our footsteps, all the better.
So that might be an untapped thing.
We require no such clothing in the Faculty of Anthropology, for we make all that we require right here. Rather, Professor Tankin prefers to do so, that he may better understand how necessity begets innovation.
Oh, that's cute.
An outfit that ameliorates aether sickness, without a doubt. You think we at the Facility of Aetherology would have developed such an outfit by now? No, but alas, our primary projects demand every moment we possess. We cannot afford to divide our resources.
Is that a thing we can do? Well, how'd that shake out for you? Lots of puzzles and some nothings.
Well, how did it go? I don't know, to be honest. Everyone has such different preferences that I'm not sure if it's even possible to satisfy them all. A fair concern. The studium's facilities are filled with opinionated individuals, each with their own peculiarities. Additionally, our academics spend much of their time engaged in fieldwork as opposed to seminars, which further complicates stipulations of dress.
In other words, we have to work conjunction. Oh, academic session. Work cut out for us.
Indeed, it was naive to assume that one type of uniform could account for the needs of all academics. We had best return to the boutique. Thank you for your assistance, Mistress Aliapo.
Like, you could just make uniforms for each of the faculties, though. It would be good to, like, differentiate each of them as well, like, visually.
Oh, and truly, I truly thought I had a good idea. No doubt Mistress Tataru knew its folly, but had me research it regardless so that I might reach the conclusion on my own.
Hey, it's okay. Also, who knows if you get ideas that she wouldn't get.
She meant well, I'm sure. See how the hardships make you strong.
That's an important phrase to you, isn't it?
Indeed it is. It comes from the teachings bestowed upon us by the old gods. Many Hanish held fast to those words and their wisdom during the final days so as not to give in to despair.
When we call upon the divinities, it is not to beg for salvation, but for guidance. So long as we live by their teachings, there is no hardship we cannot overcome. It is a core tenet of Hanish faith that has seen us through much adversity since the founding of our nation.
It is as you say, Hastad. Yet until you did, it did not occur to me to consider how they might apply to my personal struggle. Coming to Charlian and working with Mr. Tataru at the boutique, I've met so many people from all sorts of cultures, but in trying so hard to accommodate their wants and needs, I fear my own heritage has become an afterthought.
There is no shame in dedicating yourself to your work, and as we all have our limits, compromise and sacrifice are inevitable. It may surprise you, but once I aspired to become a steward. To look back on it now, it feels fanciful. Strange that we so easily let our dreams get cast aside by circumstance. I swore nothing would stand between me and my chosen path, and yet here I am.
I know the divinities will guide us wheresoever we go, but what if we stray too far?
Would I be a fool to suggest that perhaps we should return to Thavner?
But Mistress Tataru has done so much for us. We cannot simply leave the boutique on a moment's notice.
Maybe not, but what of our family and friends? It is one thing for us to send money and well wishes, but I wonder if we could not do more if we were there helping to rebuild. We haven't been back to the village since the final days, and if we are already forgetting our old lives. I don't know. I just think Mrs. Tataru should know how we feel is all.
I think it's fair. She's a nice person.
I suppose I have been dedicating myself to work, but is this who I wanted to become? A Hanish who had forgotten her culture?
Varsarud said that Mrs. Tataru should be stopping by soon. When I asked how she felt about returning to Thavner, she said she'd need some time to consider. For my part, at least, I think consulting with Mr. Tataru will help put my mind at ease. My, what a busy counter we have today. Hastad, it's good to see you out from behind your usual shipping crates. Yes, I thought I'd come and help Megina with her research. We've just returned from interviewing academics at the studio. About that, Mistress Tataru. Suffice it to say, the requirements were all radically different. I know I set a uniform for researchers and academics, but I'm afraid I may have deeply underestimated the feasibility of such a project. And that's perfectly all right. The important thing is to learn from what you discover so you can retain and apply that knowledge as you continue on your entrepreneurial journey. The right idea for a new product will find us when it's ready. In the meantime, I have more samples in need of delivery, and seeing as Bofa is very conveniently standing within my line of sight... 1,000 pardons, Mrs. Strasser, but before we continue, I wish to speak with you about a personal matter. You have shown us incredible charity, which makes this all the more difficult to ask, but I wonder if I should return home, to Thavner. Please do not mistake this as dissatisfaction with our arrangement. If anything, I've grown so accustomed to life in Charlian that I fear I've begun to forget myself, my dreams, my faith, the person I used to be before I came here. Not only that, in spite of my regular remittances, I worry that our village struggles to rebuild after the final days, while I live happily removed from a burden I ought to share more. It feels disingenuous to both my home and the many kindnesses you continue to show us.
I see. And do you both feel the same? I've been so devoted to my work that I haven't given much thought to returning until Hastad mentioned it. But to claim that I'm not worried about the village would be a lie. While I am of a similar mind to Megina, I must nevertheless remain here. Among other reasons, there is a project I am resolved to complete.
Oh, the necklace thing? Yeah.
Well, I would be very sorry to see any of you go, but if remaining here causes you grief, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. Which is why I have decided that our next set of samples shall be delivered to Palaka's stand. Furthermore, ask that those who wish to visit accompany both on her errand. Seeing how your village fares is no doubt the best thing for you both right now. It will help you understand your feelings, after which we may proceed howsoever you desire. And should your colleagues require it, I'm sure you can be relied upon to dispense the perfect advice.
Of course, of course, of course.
Megina, Hastad, give everyone my regards. Then it's settled. I'll be preparing the samples at once.
Allow me to assist.
No matter what happens, we must finish Mr. Tataru's necklace. Are we ready to proceed with the restoration, do you think? I dare say we have enough additional materials, thanks to Bofa's dedication. As for the work itself, I thought we could entrust it to the lapidary Mistress Tataru once apprenticed with.
I'm sure that'll mean a lot to Tataru. I don't know if I can do it, because this is like a level 80 area and I don't have that much crafting.
I'm glad you think so as well. Let's leave the necklace in Varsarud's capable hands and join Hastad in Scholars Harbor.
Cool. Well, we're going. Wait, where is Wuklamat? Oh, all the way over there. Where are the quests? I really hope this doesn't teleport me automatically, because I want to go talk to the other people first.
I never imagined we'd get the opportunity to return so quickly. I hope everyone is doing well.
I remember when we first set foot upon these docks. After a long, exhausting journey through frozen wastes, after surviving those horrid beasts, Mr. Stottery was a warm beacon of light. Working at the boutique has helped us to rebuild our lives, but I will never forget that feeling of powerlessness. Should I have stayed in Palakistan and tried to defend my people? Was I a coward to flee? Is it a betrayal to my home and to myself to remain here? I can't stop thinking in circles. Anyway, I'm glad for this opportunity to better understand where my heart truly lies.
All will be well, I'm sure, but we must be off lest we miss our connecting flight.
Flight. Oh, from airship. No, what airship? Regular ship. The fuck? Oh, fuck. Did they actually take me? I don't know. Maybe if I finish this, they'll take me back. Oh, they did, yeah.
How I've missed the spell of spice, and this warmth, ha!
We're back! We're truly back in Thafnair. Was Radzatan always this grand? I can't believe we lived so close yet merely made this trip.
Oh yeah, you lived in the village.
You remember how it was. Village duties always kept us all too busy for travel. Defending pilgrims was trying enough for the stewards even before the final days. I wonder how many temple roads are still traversable.
If even those in Radzatan struggle to travel for worship, our feelings of estrangement may be more common than we think. Since we've come all this way, would you mind terribly if Hastad and I toured the city on our own? Let's plan to meet in Palakistan on.
Okay. We gotta go to Palakistan. It's not that far, actually. Haven't been here in a while.
Home at last! Yes, home. I could finally breathe again. Come, let's go and find the elder. Elder Yervit! Hasdad, Medina, how wonderful it is to see you. I have been so worried. Tell me, how is life in Charlene? Are you being treated well?
Oh yes, Elder. Our employee, Mr. Strato, is the kindest of businesswomen. In fact, she arranged for us to accompany Bofa on our errand here, so we might enjoy some time at home.
That is very good for her indeed. I am relieved to hear that you are being looked after. You are ever a guardian to our people. Thank you for seeing these children safely home. Now then, what is this errand you speak of?
Clothing samples and shit, I guess. Wanna look?
How splendid! Our stewards shall put these to good use, you may be assured. If only we could repay our generosity with something even half as marvelous. Alas, ours is a village of little extravagance. Everything seems as if it was. Indeed, with the support of the Radiant Host and the funds you and others have sent, we have regained much of the peace we once knew. Thank the sisters. Still, there is something I wish to speak to you about, Elder. You are worried your heart grows distant from Thavdare, that you have wandered too far from home. But my child, it is only right that you should wander, that you should roam. Your heart's connection endures no matter where you go. You yet think of us fondly enough to visit, yes? And send us what gil you can spare, do you not? Gestures, perhaps, but not true commitment. Should I not be here with all of you, working to restore our village? There is no restoring our village, Hasdad. Without those we lost, Palakistan will never be what it was. We must instead do all we can to become a new village, with a new future ahead of us, although the particulars of our path are not yet clear to me.
How so?
Ours has always been a settlement of stewards, tasked with the protection and preservation of Thavner's sacred sites. But we have seen our roads shaken and temples defiled by beasts. The material is not only within our ability to protect. What is everlasting is our faith, the bonds between our people and the divine. Through the old teachings, we must remind ourselves of life's meaning. Yet, if we wish to ensure our traditions endure for generations to come, should we not strive to do more than maintain our temples until pilgrims deign to visit? But I do not wish to tire you with an old man's musings. Surely there are other ways of ensuring our people remain connected to their heritage and faith. All we need is the right idea, something our new village could offer. Well, my words seem to have inspired you, and with the worldly insights you have gained, I am sure any future you envision for Palakastan will be nothing short of remarkable. But there is no need to rush. Take some time to speak with the others and make yourselves at home.
Alright. Oh, I got another thing.
How foolish was I to think the answer would be so simple. I would come home, roll up my sleeves, and help restore our village to the way it was. I would find fulfillment. Alas, not all that was lost can be reclaimed. Our people face a new struggle, but perhaps by discovering new ways for the village to fulfill its duty, we might yet help a community.
Exactly. Like the elders said, surely our experiences in Charlene have given us a unique perspective. Not to mention Bofa's extensive knowledge of the world. I'm sure that, between the three of us, we can come up with a brilliant plan to support Palakastan.
Sure, whatever, man.
Yes, you are right, and I'm sure that hearing how everyone fares will give us insights as well.
If you think of any ideas, we would be glad to hear them.
Not a soul here will ever forget the heroes of Palakastan. I'm sure everyone will be just as eager to speak with you as us.
There are also others with whom I would like to speak, once we finished here.
Of course, we mustn't forget to pay our respects.
I'm gonna go pray at a temple, I guess. Hashtag Imaginary not accompany you, please manage side, blah, blah, blah. You can leave your quest companions behind by entering a different area, blah, 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 blah. I know.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice that beautiful equipment you delivered to the Elder. As a weaver who crafts more armor for our stewards, I would love to hear more about its origins.
Why, that is from Tataru Taru's boutique.
Created in cooperation with guilds from across the world. Oh, I must have a closer look. The final days exposed the limitations of my skills. Traditional Thavnerian techniques alone did not suffice. I'm eager to hone my craft by studying the work of foreign artisans. Although in my weaker moments, I often wondering if purchasing armor for our stewards would be the superior solution. Alas, that would require a surplus of coin as well as available product. As a village sustained by donations and remittances, we would be hard-pressed to afford anything so expensive, even if such supplies were to venture this deep into the jungle.
Let's see.
Utpala. Oh, hello there! Staying for a while or just passing through? Our recovery has been slow but steady, though I am concerned for those who still struggle with wounds our healers cannot cure. The final days may have passed, but grief and trauma are not so easily overcome, or ever, for those who must accept them as constant companions. Ours is a tightly knit community, but I worry for those in the capital and abroad. I imagine it is difficult for them to honor their old teachings as they labor far from home. So many of us fled during those dark times. If only we could bring the comforts of our community to all Hanish.
That could be a way. Is there like one of those... No, it's just talking to people. Virabatan.
If it isn't Hashdad and Meshina, accompanied by our savior no less. Welcome home, welcome home.
Hey, what's up?
True, we are a bit short-handed these days, but we manage nevertheless. While there's a happiness in being reunited with our young ones, we're just as happy knowing that you are walking your own path no matter where it leads. I remember Hashtag couldn't wait to become a steward when he was little, but as far as I'm concerned, seeing the gate from afar is just as praiseworthy as tending to the temples here. Times are changing, and who's to say what this cannot be another form of stewardship? A steward who supports the village from afar. I never even considered the possibility. Seeing everyone so eager to help one another makes me more determined than ever to contribute. But before anything else, shall we go?
Let's. It'll be good to visit.
To Prusa, then. Could we ask you to accompany us? The temple roads are perilous, and your presence would be a great comfort.
Yeah, sure. Are they still? Yeah, they're following me. Okay, well, we gotta go this way. There's no stairs back here? I wish I could just, like, use the car and then take them all with us. The Shroud of the Samga. Just... We're trying to do something here. Fucking snakes and shit. Jesus.
When I was little, we used to run through these wilds, playing steward and imagining fierce battles with hideous beasts. Got the scolding of a lifetime when our parents found out. But when it really happened, when the sky turned red and the jungle spewed forth unspeakable horrors, I could do nothing but cower. Perhaps that's why I feel so guilty for not returning, for not doing more, even though it may never be enough. But this time, I will rise to the occasion.
I never used to give much thought to those who walked these roads before me. Countless pilgrims who risked their lives for faith. Aware of dangers ahead, they pressed on. So strong was their devotion, so sacred the tradition. 'Tis a perilous path you walk. So it is written, and so too our forebears must have felt when braving these jungles to reach what would become our beloved home.
We were going the right way, right? Yeah. We're not really walking on the roads. I don't know if there is a road. I just kind of go. Boldly go. Let's go this way so we don't run into a crocodile. You know what? I wonder if I could cheat. LOL. We are here. My minion.
It's been a while.
Yes, but we made it. I'm home, mother, father.
Here, at Prusa, we may commune with the spirits of the departed. Neither Meginas nor my parents survived the final days.
I told them about how you saved us, and that we're doing well. I know they will rest easier for it.
Oh, I'm happy to help.
Then may the next time we visit be to deliver glad tidings from Palikastan. Though I was relieved to find the village in a better state than I had feared, it still seems there are issues that we might help address, finding a steady source of income, for instance, so that the stewards can be properly outfitted without overwhelming our weaver.
I was also troubled to hear about those who continue to struggle without their support of a local community.
Blah, I can't talk.
There must be some way to provide respite.
Yes, indeed. The question is what?
I don't know if you can sell, like, rosaries or some shit, like, the equivalent of that. Have any thoughts? Never underestimated the power of a partnership.
Indeed, Mr. Tataru developed the boutique through close partnerships, after all, and look how far it's come. Wait, that's it. If Palikistan were to enter into a partnership with the boutique, that might lead to great opportunities. I think you're onto something. If the boutique sold wares the village produced, for instance, our people would have a reliable revenue stream. But what can Palikistan offer, and to whom? How about amulets and talismans, or images of the deities? But something simple, created with love for our homeland and our faith, so no one forgets or feels forgotten. Yeah, I like that. Our temples were created in remembrance of our ancestors and divine teachings, but reminders need only take the form of great works. A small keepsake may be just what our scattered brethren need to reassure themselves they are still members of the community. This could be the answer we were looking for. I can't wait to tell Mr. Satoru.
Nice. So are you going to take me back to Charlene, please?
Or rather, I can't wait for you to tell Mr. Satoru. Megina, it was your idea after all. Ha! A team effort, let us say. I certainly couldn't have come up with it without you and Bofa. If our proposal is approved, Mr. Satoru will no doubt need assistance in Charlian. I'm ready and willing to provide it, but what of you, Hashtag? What will you do? I too will return to the boutique. One day I will come home to stay, but for now, I wish to do all my power to help our village thrive. I'm relieved to hear you say so. Let's go and consult with the elder about our plan.
Okay, we're back.
I was lost in a fog, unable to find the path forward, but Megina's brilliant idea had given me the clarity I needed. I now know what I must do for myself and for my people. If Elder Yerevit gives us his blessing, all that's left is to prevent our proposal to Mr. Chitharu.
I don't know why I crashed that sentence.
I hear you were kind enough to escort these children to Prusa. Again, you have my gratitude. Are your feelings any clearer for it? I think so. Megina and I talked it over, and we believe we have struck upon a new way the village might support our people. Tangible mementos of our faith. An interesting proposition. Many here would be glad to create such reminders. I expect those unable to perform strenuous labor would especially be grateful for an opportunity to contribute to the prosperity of our village, to say nothing of the options these additional funds would provide. But most importantly, we will be able to help those who have chosen to live apart from us feel that much more connected to their community and their faith. I'm proud of you both for discovering such an innovative way to do so.
Nice.
It would likely mean Hashtag and I will stay in Charlene for the foreseeable future. Then take with you the knowledge that no matter where your journey takes you, our hearts will always stay as one. May the sisters guide you. We'll come back again, I promise. In the meantime, we shall see our plan to fruition. I will send word once we've determined the particulars. Right then, Charlene awaits.
Are you not taking me back, you fuckers? I have to fucking go all the way back to Charlene myself again. Well, I'm not talking to you guys immediately when I'm there. I'm gonna do the goddamn main story quest. Wait. Oh yeah, they are there. Got me spending. Go to Sailor Ferryman again. Oh, a duty. Well, should have known.
Kyle was acting a little strange, don't you think? This is just a simple hunt. I wonder what preparations she needs to make. We have the loan of a ship from one of the captains. A cheery fellow. I can operate the vessel, so we don't need to trouble him to take us.
Nice.
So we have to take a ship. Ugh, and I barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going.
Point where the ships have costumes playing sequence. Recommended. Yeah, okay. Additionally, you'll private press and randomly progress will be safe on certain points. Okay, nice. Yeah. Item level 660. I don't even think I have that.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Ooh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know.
Do you though?
So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
Ah, her brother's a
There's great
gleaner.
big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kona's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in the city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But
Or are you
I
surprised?
wonder,
There's a lot of scholars.
like you, he'd be royalty, yes? And such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
Ah, I see.
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Oh, okay. I forgot that we're in a duty, technically. Okay, well.
The researchers should be just ahead.
So can I go?
There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right. Let's hunt our fill.
Yeah, I guess she's the tank. Let's... Oh, they're not. They're trash mobs. Let's do one of these. Oh.
Look! Someone's in trouble.
Who the hell?
Yeah, taste my
Uh.
axe.
These animals are usually so docile.
Oh, Lubuklamat is getting this guy? Who are you fighting? Let's do some AoEs. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh, so Aaronville isn't fighting with us. Yes, thanks to you. If we talk, can we talk to Aaronville? No, we can't.
Oh, thank goodness you've come.
Who's this?
I take it you're the one that answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are! Both for the adventurer who saved our star! Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you'll give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
Can we go?
You really are famous.
I mean, I guess. Not famous enough that you don't know me.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Stop boosting me.
There, should be able to cross now.
Whee.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Well, Tank, go ahead.
Is that our petitioner?
Oh, okay.
Let's go and have a chat.
If you'd come here to answer the petition, you should speak with my colleague here. The adventurer come to answer my petition, I presume. We're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered this far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find, and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we'd be most grateful if you would share it with us.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
Okay, whatever.
Is that all?
Shouldn't limit break so soon. Can we go?
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
Ew. You find ravaged beast remains that are tread by sharp talons.
Claw marks. I've seen their like before.
Where?
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Such marks would be too common in any case. I see no tracks that match the clock lines now. Has to be a clue. Am I leading or is she leading? I have no idea. What does this look like? I guess we can't go this far. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm supposed to actually lead here. I can't tell. Search. Speak with Wuklamad. Wait. Where is she then? What happened? Why can't I see? Oh, did they find something? Ah, they did. Found feathers scattered across the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
She's playing Monster Hunter.
You presume it's even safe to eat?
Animal leavings.
cloying stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Oh. Might as well just do focus. Oh, maybe not.
Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, then hey, got one.
Not this one, yeah.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Okay. Oh, can't just jump. I like to trust Aaronville with the speaking. Like, he knows exactly how to deal with everything. Experience. Bard. Holy shit.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Oh my god, wait for the party. Oh. That's a big fucking toucan.
What is that thing?
Jesus Christ.
It speaks?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Yeah, sure. Big bird.
Come, Waklamat.
Right.
Oof.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
That's what startling means.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat. Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Calm your shit. Jesus. Oh wait, I'm not the tank. Whoop. LMAO.
Bird, I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you.
And am I targeting her? Yeah, there we go. Wind unbound. I think that was an everyone thing.
Shut up already, you blasted bird!
She's easily rattled. Snatch morsel. Pecking flare, I don't like that.
Look out!
Oh. Where am I? Oh boy.
I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Oh, gotta do this.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Oof. Oh boy.
I've got you.
Oh, wow, thank you.
That was too close.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, get back here. Ah, fucking. Wait. I don't know where they were going.
Pay for that.
Oh god. Get out the way. Oh god.
Thank you.
Oh. Go back to the end. Yep, we've done this before.
That was hardly a tickle. Nothing to it. We have you now, you love bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
I'm already doing that. There we go. There we go. Big old boy. It's like this wasn't even the culprit.
And I had barely limbered up.
Smug one.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me.
Oh, cryo. Oh, the new class. Did you come on your own boat?
Cryo.
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
We didn't get to see much of it, but I get that's because it's a new class, so they want to keep that close to the chest.
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Probably nerd reasons. Or following in footsteps of grandfather
there is.
reasons.
This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was
The invitation to
addressed
smash.
my grandfather Galuf, and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this.
Your grandfather, though?
Given how culturally diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, it would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuliyollal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there.
Exactly.
In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means.
We should probably like go somewhere
After
chill
all,
though.
Learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
Do we actually get to eat that?
We're eating that.
I mean, that's what things look like before you make them into meat, dude.
Thanks to Wuklamat, we now know who sent the letter to grandfather, amongst other things. But many questions still remain. I understand Kral's feelings all too well. The desire to do one's part. It can be daunting to try to keep up, but nothing will change unless we take the first step. Ah, what an exciting hunt that was! And now it's time to savor the reward. With the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That leaves the matter of the colibri meat. For better or for worse, there is really only one place we could take it to here in Charlayan, the last stand. Come, let us see what Dickon can coop up for us. Let's go. It's over there, okay. Is there a transport to it? Nope, we're already here. This guy every time. With the cart. There's nothing else I can pick up here, it's just those two, right? Sometimes you can't tell if there's a quest until you happen to be in the area, so you just miss shit. Hey, what up, my dude? Well now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, Bofa? We got, like, this fucking meat, Oh! Bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me, I have just the recipe. It's a new dish I've recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like, you hear. Help you test your cooking. That doesn't look like bird meat at all.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
Just looks like pork chops.
I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Pozoles? I don't know.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
Or is this from fucking Radzadhan?
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have
Yeah,
become
it's from
popular in
Radzadhan.
Radzadhan after a traveler ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Did I do that?
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Sharlayan.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Sad cat crying face. He's like,
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
childhood friends, I guess.
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long.
I don't know this guy.
Nothing more.
Or exes.
I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
That's probably why I didn't mention it.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Yeah.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace.
Until I get there, and then something's gonna happen.
But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy.
That's not gonna be her. It's gonna be like, you should follow your hearts to lands abroad or some shit.
Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Turab.
Is he like fucking runaway Nazi?
While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit.
No, I'm just a dick.
Across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
We're probably gonna meet a second cool dude. We'll see.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Very true.
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it.
Bring in your
The
ringers.
ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal?
I mean, sure, whatever.
You don't
Fuck else
need
am
to
I doing?
decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
And for waiting for the expansion to be developed.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. And one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Sure, whatever, dude. Man, I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
Judging by Woklamat's reaction, it appears Turali cuisine isn't excessively fiery. Huh. Whether Woklamat has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say, but I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it, Will. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. Baba Ganoush. Critical hit, vitality, skill speed, spell speed, nope. Spell speed, nope. Determination, vitality, tenacity. I think I just need this one. Oh, another one. Okay. Mulling over to learn the Woklamat on plan. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Woklamat's situation. Since still you've been afforded time to consider her invitation, why not use it to learn more about Toral? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. Sure. Quite right. Not only would it help you make an informed decision, but if you do choose to go, you had better be prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. Okay, it is getting late, so we're not gonna do that, but I think we can close off that other side quest we were doing, just because we did do it on stream. I thought it would be opening up another variant dungeon, which I also do have to finish. But I don't know about doing those on stream, because, like, I always do them alone, so it takes me multiple fucking tries. We'll see. Okay, what are you saying? Even Varsud likes our idea. He's hoping Mr. Strataru does as well. Bofa! The necklace is back from the lapidary. He had nothing but fond memories of Mr. Strataru and was eager to pour his everything into the restoration. The result is magnificent. The original sapphire, accented with black pearl from the ruby sea, and rose shell of violet, united by a length of machi leather, a singular necklace symbolizing Mrs. Strataru's past and present. By the sisters, what a remarkable gift! However, it wants for a finishing touch. Which is? Preferably by your hand, Bofa, and after hearing about your visit to Palakistan, I know just the thing. In short, we will be proposing a new line of products to help our people feel closer to their roots, yes? So in honor of Mr. Stataru's roots, I would have you inscribe the symbol of Natal upon the back of the pendant. Oh yeah, from Ul'dah where she is. It would be an honor. I mean, I am a crafter, so I can technically do that. Become goldsmith. Nice. With painstaking effort and unwavering focus, you engrave the symbol of the traders onto Taltru's necklace, and who behold it will surely know, beyond a shadow of doubt, that this final flourish was a product of your heroic hand. I'm sure she will adore it. Our work is officially done. I've just received word from Mrs. Strataru. She should be arriving in Scholar's Harbor soon. Let's go and meet her there. Got the welcome wagon. She's like, hey, yo, what the heck?
I wasn't expecting a personal escort from the docks, though I dare say I could grow accustomed to it.
How was your time in Palakistan? Did you find it worthwhile? So while they do have interest in our equipment, matters of recovery are their greater concern at present. Recovery, yes, but also growth, which may lead to a lucrative opportunity for the boutique if you will permit me to suggest another new product. What if we offered handicrafts designed and produced by the people of Palakistan, authentic works representative of Hanish culture? For those of us living abroad, reminders of home would do such wonders to ease feelings of estrangement, and for others, such pieces could be appreciated as beautiful works of art. Our village is up to the task. You will not be disappointed. Do not doubt not their conviction, Mr. Tataru. A product that embodies Thavnir's spiritual beauty to be shared with the whole world, why, the boutique should offer nothing less. Though we've made wonderful progress with our samples, I believe it's time for a change of pace, and handicrafts born of a heartfelt desire to celebrate one's culture is bound to resonate with others. Given her eagerness, I presume Megina intends to stay and help facilitate this new venture, but what about you, Hastad? You felt the call to return to Thavnir more strongly, as I recall. Yes, well, after talking with everyone at home, I realized that living apart from them does not mean I must forsake my childhood dreams of service. I believe I can best serve my people by staying in Charlie and continuing to work at the boutique, if you'll have me.
With pleasure, Hastad.
Mr. Satoru, if it would not be untoward, we would like to present you with a small token of our appreciation for everything you've done for us.
Not untoward at all. Rest assured that I graciously accept all offerings of praise and adoration, especially ones as fine as this. But how queer! The sapphire looks remarkably like the one my... Bofa! Is this my mother's sapphire?
Hers, so now rightfully yours.
It's hers! It's really hers. Never in my life did I imagine I'd see this jewel again. It was a part of a family heirloom. When my mother was married, she received it from her mother. How her eyes sparkled when she spoke of one day giving it to me, I'll never forget. But when father's business failed, we lost everything, and that was the last I saw of it. Though your heirloom did not survive in its entirety, Master Pippin managed to recover the sapphire. From there we collected parts from clients during sample deliveries and commissioned the necklace that you now hold. Now that I think of it, Beaufort often did receive mysterious gifts on those visits, so that's what it was about. Time after time, I'm reminded that a fortune in coin promises only a fraction of what a wealth of friendship resides. When my family lost its last gil, I became a lapidary's apprentice, and that's how I met a certain miner named Minfilia. We hit it off instantly, chatting every time she brought in gems for appraisal, and then one day she came not with her usual haul, but with an invitation to join the Path of the 12. The rest, as they say, is history. One serendipitous meeting that led to so many others, that led to so many incredible adventures. That saw a poor little girl reunited with a priceless memento.
Our teachings say that there is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. But we never need suffer alone, and what is more beautiful than the bonds we share with others.
Indeed, it's these connections that give meaning to our lives. Connections for which I am too grateful, and thus compelled to advise that when we return to the Agora, the counter remains unmanned, and we mustn't neglect our clients. Quite right, quite right. Back to work with the lot of us. We've got new products to plan.
There we go. No doubt we will be even busier in the days ahead, but if our village prospers, then it will all be worth it.
Bofa, on behalf of the entire boutique, allow me to thank you for all you've done. I'm ashamed to admit that in our excitement to prepare Mr. Stataru's surprise, Varsarud and I failed to prepare something for you.
Oh no, that's fine. My inventory's full anyway.
And that sounds like the cue for Mistress Tataru. Very soon, Bofa here will no doubt embark upon another journey to corners of the world unknown, as she is wont to do. So, to wish you well in making new friends, and to remind you of those who will always hold you in their hearts, I have prepared bespoke chocobo barding, crafted with love by one Tataru Taru.
Oh. Been a while since I've gotten new barding.
I dare say the boutique will be embarking upon its own adventure in the coming days, and with true adventure invariably comes tribulation. But with your compassion, resourcefulness, and reliability, I have every confidence that we shall succeed in our respective endeavors. To even higher returns of both coin and camaraderie. Oh, and don't think just because you're running off to the other side of the world that I don't intend to solicit your future involvement, Bofa. You won't escape me that easily.
Of course not. Wayfarer's barding and Tataru's bespoke frames. Oh, frames. Cool. Well, I'm not gonna get to try it on quite yet, just because my chocobo is stabled. Let's put the Baba Ganoush up here. And I think I have to make that one. So much to do. Yeah, my inventory is once again almost full, even though I tried my hardest. But so it goes. But that will be it for today. Oop, thank you for keeping me company and saying hi, Phoenix. Oh boy, ad break. In 30 seconds. Jesus. Whatever, man. But anyway, thank you for keeping me company, Phoenix, and resubscribing. More Zelda Friday. That's about it. I guess I'll see if I can do another Final Fantasy stream like at a random time in the week. I'm not sure if I want to do it or it'll take a full stream to do it again on Monday next week. And there's another game I want to try to do. What do you call it? Her Story next week. Yeah, that's the plan. Her Story next week, which is a puzzle game that uses all these like real life type videos in the game. It'll be interesting. We'll go look through it. But yeah, I'll see if I can do the rest of Final Fantasy in the middle of the week. Well, not the middle of this week. So busy. But oh boy, another busy week I'm looking at coming up. Christ. I'll find time for it at some point. We'll see.
But yeah, but for now, it is time to go to bed and prepare for the week. So, everybody, take care, stay cool, stay frosty, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.